Hello, hi, sanibonani, dumelang, lekai, ke gona. Welcome back to my channel. For today, I did my eyelashes. Actually, I did my eyes off camera because I don't want to take much time. And we have a guest. My afro is out to visit. So, okay, let's get into the makeup look. Okay, for today, really, I didn't want to focus more on makeup. I just wanted to talk to myself. You know, like I feel like these videos are more like talking to yourself, and also talking to other people. You know, people who. Okay, let me just start off and say, okay, last weekend, let me just do my makeup as I go. So, okay, my mirror's here. So, okay, so last weekend, I went to a women's conference. A friend of mine invited me to her church where like multiple women were coming. Not multiple, like 3 guest speakers actually were coming to just talk to us, address us about one of the women is Sunyambele. She used to act on Generations before it went south. So she used to act there. Now I don't know where she is, but she was there with us at the event, and she basically talked about her journey from childhood to where she is now. And because we're at church, like everything was based on the power of God, how God has been there for them, and how they've overcome a lot of stuff. So I just want to share with you what I've heard, what I've learned, and what I'm planning to put into practice with my not 2020, but going forth. I feel like saying 2020, it's me saying New Year's resolutions, and then that means I'm going to change again next year. So I don't want it to be that, and I don't want to. Okay, of course. Okay, guys, I have this thing of going off track, not necessarily off track, but speaking about different points and then coming back to another point. I'm like, please excuse me, please bear with me. I'm learning to stick to one topic and move on to the next, but this is where I am now, and I'm just going to do with it, just go with it. So let me get the book that I wrote on the notes so that I can remember what I wrote. Okay, so I'm back, guys. I got my notes, everything that I wrote. To be honest, I didn't write a lot. I wrote points, things that I was more interested in, because I didn't want to focus so much in taking pictures and videos. I felt like I was losing what was being said. But I have one video that I took that was so good. It was so good. I still have to find it, and if I find it, I'll put it in the description box. It's from Steve Harvey. It's all about imagination. I'll come back to it. I'll come back to that. So I'm just going to do my makeup and try to say and give you guys things that I've read there. So the theme for the conference was imagination. So basically what the the lady that was running it was Pastor. I forgot. I think the senior was Augusta. She's from Grace Church, Grace Family Church in Randburg. So we went there. So because she was the one that showed us the Steve Harvey video. That video is good, guys. That video is amazing. So so she was just telling us and giving us scriptures to verify from, where she was telling us that your life is your imagination. Like once you we imagine what we want our life to be, right? Okay, yes, but then it doesn't end there. You really don't have to just imagine and then expect God to give you your imagination. You have to work to it. You have to work towards it. You have to plan. You have to strategize. You have to show action, implement your imagination, your plans. You can't just say, it's like power of the tongue, guys. You can't just say I am beautiful. Okay, you can't just say I am rich, I am prosperous, I am victorious. Those things need action. If you say I am rich, what are you doing to be rich? What are your plans to being rich? Are you planning to be a business person? What do you have a business degree? If not a business degree, are you informing yourself? Are you educating yourself about business? Because I feel like a lot of us, we plan, we want to be successful, we want to be wealthy, not necessarily rich, but we want to be wealthy, we want to have generational wealth for our kids. So with that being said, what are we doing to get there? Because that was me for the longest time. All I was doing was saying to myself, when at church, when they say I'm rich, there you are, I'm rich, I'm strong, I'm victorious, I'm a businesswoman, I'm successful. But that's all I was doing. Like, that is all that I was doing. And I realized that, okay, but what are you doing to achieve that? Do you have a plan to get rich? Are you writing a what do you call, what is this, are you writing a business plan for you to get rich? Because I heard myself talking a lot about being rich, but I was doing absolutely nothing. I would camp on, oh my god, I would camp on social media and see people achieving their goals, seeing people move mountains, seeing people doing extraordinary stuff, and I was like, oh, this is what I want. This is what I want to do with me. This is what I need in my life, okay? But I was doing absolutely nothing. So this year I've decided, you know what, Kholofelo, you've done a lot, you've said a lot, but I haven't done a lot. I've said a lot, I have confessed a lot, but I haven't actually played it out. Like, I was just saying but not doing. And the Bible also says faith without actions it's dead, guys. It's dead. We can't just talk You're talking 30 years talking about something that it's so dear to your heart. You're talking about, oh, I want to open this okay, I want to open a business school for the kids around here, or I want to open a recreation center for the kids around here. But you're not going out there to investors or to business people who can help you draw out a business. If you can't draw out a business, then go to someone that you know has a business background, or even Google, guys. Google is the best place. And I've realized that I've been playing myself for so long that I was like, you know what, like I'm speaking in the current situation that I am. I'm tired of just talking. I need to have a better plan for my life. I need my birthday is literally next week, and I need to see where I am taking myself, where God is taking me. God has put a lot of things on my heart, but I feel like I've been procrastinating to do those things. So now I'm like, you know what, enough with the talk, let's do this. So what I've planned for this year is to go out there, network a lot, network with things that I am passionate about, things that I want to achieve. So this is what I'm doing this year. Literally, this is what I'm doing this year. So the first thing that I haven't even touched it. Okay, let's do this. So imagination is all about faith. You have faith that God is going to come through for you. You have faith that you are going to move mountains, basically. So it's all about faith. They talked about Abraham's journey, where he had to take his son to the mountain. He went there, but he also had faith that if God could provide a child for me at this age, he could literally give me another child. So why am I holding on to something that God provided in a place or in a time that literally no one can do it? So it was all about faith, imagining that, okay, I have this imagination. I've been talking to my wife, this Abraham talk, I've been talking to my wife that I want to have a kid. We want to have a kid. And then God promised us a kid. And then when God says, I'm taking this kid again from you, so bring him here and then bring him back to me. He went there willingly. He didn't tell anyone. He went there and he literally was sure that, okay, I want to make my son a sacrifice again. God, I have faith that God will give me my son again. Or not even my son, God will still bless me, because he said he will bless me with a child. So me being scared about his doings, like literally, I'm just like playing myself. So that was what one of the scriptures we got for imagination, which goes along with faith. And then also they gave us, I'll write the scriptures down so you guys can check them out, and then you can maybe refer to them. And then they talked about getting uncomfortable, because for the longest time I've been so comfortable, you know, when like I was talking about this with my friend, like every phase of my life I knew what I was going to do. So from primary, I knew I had to go to high school. From high school, I knew I had to go to tertiary. from tertiary, I knew how to get a job, but things haven't worked out the way I have planned. But God also says your plans are not his plans. How can I say this? We are so focused on making sure that our plans come through, but literally God said your plans are not my plans, so don't play yourself like that. And then again, we talked about how speaking life into your life. So you have to look yourself in the mirror and say, kholofelo, I love you. Kholofelo, I adore you. Kholofelo, you are strong. Kholofelo, this is you talking to yourself. And literally, if you do that every day, I feel like that will create wonders for you. Like, you will start to believe it. Because one of the person also that came was a wellness speaker. This lady talked about how she got raped. She was raped by 9 men by the age of 16. So she has got the courage to talk about it. She has built this beautiful platform for other women to talk about their experiences. And she said also this was literally what she did. She didn't want to wait for other people to dictate her life to her, telling her, oh, you're a victim of rape, oh, you must feel this kind of way. No. She went out there, she did what she could, she fought for her life, and she achieved it. She didn't think, okay, I'm a victim, so what do victims do? No, she said, okay, I was raped, but my name is Griselda. Griselda, what is your purpose? What do you love? What is God trying to show you with what happened to you? And she used it to empower other women. I felt like talking to her because this is what a lot of the people that I work with go through. So she was the perfect one to talk to help me get an understanding of how to go about it. You know, in school, yes, they teach you, but speaking to someone who has gone through it and has lived it and has used it to her advantage, so much so that she doesn't use it for herself alone, she uses it for other people like her. So it was I had a very good talk with her after the session there. I loved it. So the other part of the session was about money, and like literally this conference was everything that I wanted to do this year. Every single thing I wanted to do this year. I wanted to get out of my comfort zone. They talk about imagination. I wanted to focus more on my finances, how to do my accounts. I'm not really a numbers person, but I wanted to focus on that. I wanted to teach myself that. So when they said money, wellness, and getting out of your comfort zone, I'm like, Jesus, this is literally you talking to me. And I went there with an open mind and an open heart, listening to this woman speak, because I really wanted to learn as much as I can. And about money, this lady has a masterclass that she holds like maybe twice a week, and she's so good at it that she has helped a lot of her friends and family pay out house bonds very, very early. Like, you know how it takes 20 years, like it takes 20 years for a normal South African working person to pay out the bond. Yes, she sets out a plan for you. I think she sits down with you. She sits down with you, and then she sees your accounts, and then she helps you out with achieving a plan sooner, like achieving your goals sooner. So that was what she does, and that was what she was telling us about. So she didn't give us a lot of details. She was just giving us statistics and giving us a lot of motivation, and how the consumer production ownership thing, it was interesting, but she didn't give us in-depth detail. So that's why she has a masterclass for us to register and then go out to her masterclass, and so she can earn a living as well. She's an accountant by profession, chartered accountant, so she does this on the side. And also, that was the other thing, you can literally do everything that you like, everything that you love, you can do your everyday job, your 9 to 5, and still do your passion or your hobby on the side. And I felt like this is literally what I wanted to do, because I don't want to, like, I am a person who, I enjoy my profession. I went into the first degree that I did, yes, it was not literally what I loved, but thank God I had the opportunity to go back to school and do something that I love. So for me, I feel like the 9 to 5, it's me, but I may also do something on the side, like a business. This is what we're talking about at the conference as well. And then we had a photo booth there. Just show you I'll just insert pictures so you guys can see. And then we had a vision board, a time to do a vision board, and I haven't done mine yet, but I'm planning to do it. Hopefully by the time this video is up, I'll show you guys my vision board. What else were you talking about? I think that was the biggest lessons for me were really just money, and I feel like every single thing spoke so true to me. I want to soar into my life, and God wants to do the same into my life, but He can't do that while I'm sitting on my butt. I need to wake up and do things for myself so that God can do things with me, So that was some of the things that we've learned. I know, like I said, I get all over the place, but because I'm so passionate about it, I get to understand what I'm saying, even though I'm just all over the place, and it helps me to not forget what I was saying. That's why I get all over the place. So yeah, guys, go into 2020 not with one mindset. I should have really written this in order, but because I have a note of it, really it's not as all over the place for me. But I hope I have written, I have touched you, or I have spoken some kind of sense. I hope I had, because I know I get to be all over the place. So with that being said, If you have any questions about the conference or the church that I went to, please leave it in the comments below. I'll try and get you all the information to you about it, and also the church. And what else? Go out there, guys, go out there and achieve your dreams. But anyways, this is my look for today. My afro is popping, but I want to do some cornrows tomorrow. I need to get my wigs on. My hairline is almost coming alright. But yeah, guys, thank you for joining me on this all over the place video. But I appreciate each and every one of you, and please subscribe to my channel, like as well, and tell me what you guys think. And thank you again. Thank you for subscribing, thank you for liking, thank you for sharing my videos. Share it to the people that you haven't shared with, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.
Not seen your imagination. You the only one can see. You're the only one can see it. See, so all this stuff you've been imagining was not some hocus pocus. When you imagine stuff, it's actually God showing you a preview of a coming attraction He has for you.